Hey everybody, welcome back to Popping the Popcorn. I'm your host Katie, and today's Creators Corner with Knight from the Night Watch Zone. How you doing, Knight?
I'm doing really well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I literally just got off work, but I'm doing good.
I know that feeling. Like you got stuff going on, you're rushing home, you haven't eaten yet, you may not have gotten a lot of sleep, and then you do some YouTube stuff. I know what it's like.
That's the YouTuber's life. People sometimes think that we just sit on our butts all day long, and we don't.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, like when you work, that obviously is one of the most important things you've got to do. You got to work to survive. And, you, like you said, you coming home from work, you haven't even had a chance to really unwind in a certain way. Of course, I know you enjoy doing this, so it's a different type of unwinding.
Right.
And,
Exactly.
I think a lot of people, they don't realize how much of a sacrifice it is to do YouTube.
Right. But hey, it's
I,
always fun hanging out with my friends, so that's the
it
way I look.
is. Yeah, that's the positive of it. If you can just hang out and just have fun with people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to make this like my own like little creator, like my own like little corner, because my mother-in-law got me this pillow, and it says "Good Vibes Only."
Nice.
And then my friend Al Licard, he's also on YouTube, got me this sign for my birthday last year. So I'm finally
cool.
like getting like a little corner set up.
Nice. Hey, that's always a good thing too.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people in the chat. I can't even keep up with all these people. Now I know how you feel. Hi, Denisha.
Hey, Denisha.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Val. You guys know what to do. If the general's in the chat, you guys know what to do. Follow the rules. Like Knight would say, you have to follow the rules.
That's right, man. Yeah, I've kind of started something with that, because like now everybody, but Val's okay with it. But like now when Val is on, modding on a channel or something, everyone's like, you got to follow the rules. The general, she's going to beat you up. It's like,
right. It's just a fun joke.
It is.
Hi, Russell. Thank you. Everybody hit that thumbs up. I forget that sometimes.
Yes.
Hey, Dan, what's going on? You're one of my favorite creators too. I love you, Dan.
Oh, Dan, you're all right, man. And congratulations, Dan.
Yes.
Congratulations
with this
channel.
On Horror YouTuber of the Month.
That's right.
Awesome. And
it is.
If y'all haven't subscribed to Dan, go subscribe to his channel. And he's very underrated, and he does movies that I have not even heard of or seen sometimes.
True. He's done movies that are technically not in existence, and that's how deep he goes, man. He's like, Dan knows his stuff, but I love hearing Dan talk about movies because he's just, some people, they just have a certain way you connect with them, and Dan's always been like that. He just, when he talks, it's just interesting to hear him talk about movies.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And he's a good buddy of the channel, both of our channels, really, everybody's channel, really.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jim. Yep. How are you?
Hey, Jim. What's up?
I didn't even know you had a third channel.
I didn't know that either.
Hey, TJ. This is my friend from Florida. Hey, TJ.
Hey.
Hey, Polar.
Polar, what's up?
Hi, Patrick.
Patrick.
Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Wayne.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, now I know how you feel when you guys are trying to keep up with it.
Yeah, man, it's
Hey, Anthony.
challenging.
Oh, that's awesome. You'll get there.
Congrats.
Hey, Echo. What did he say? What did Dan say? Having a dedication space really helps for YouTube. Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Val's laughing at me because I said that. Hey, Kyle.
Hey, what's up, Kyle?
That's another good channel. If y'all haven't gone to check out Kyle, go ahead and check him out.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? The best new horror movie I've watched recently was Infinity Pool. Never heard of that one.
Yeah, Brandon Cronenberg.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know his movies. I don't think I've ever seen any of his movies.
Man, he's following in his father's footsteps, man. His movies is like it's like, David Cronenberg from the 80s, like the early 80s Cronenberg stuff. Like his son is doing, I mean, it's good stuff. It's like really weird, mind-bending body horror stuff,
Right. Hey, Oracle, haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm not a big YouTuber either, but you'll get there.
That's right.
Denisha's saying she misses podcast episodes.
Tanisha, she, you know what? I know it. I keep joking around with her too. Like I gotta figure out something to because she always talks about the podcast, man, and I appreciate it because she's like one of the few that's always
I
like
watch it too.
consistent. I'm gonna try my best, Denisha. I'm gonna try for you to get a couple up this week.
I watch it as well because when I'm
Yeah.
at work, I try to watch podcast or listen to YouTubes or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie. Welcome.
Hey, Jamie.
Happy birthday, by the way. The other day was her birthday.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Jamie had like a lot of people popping in and wishing her happy birthday. It was really cool to see the support.
Yeah, I missed when you were on. I came in later because I worked until like 8 or 9.
Yeah. I think I was on the first 45 minutes, I think. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
I don't think I've seen Night without a cap on. I've seen him a couple of times.
Then that means, Wayne, you haven't been watching enough of my videos, man. Shame.
I've seen him a couple of times without his hat on. Like if you
Yeah.
go back when Night and I first came on, when Night first came on my channel, we were talking about Blade. He had no hat on.
That's right.
Some of our late to the playlist. That was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, and some of our late night movie watch parties too. I'd be without a cap too because I wasn't at home, So it's like
exactly.
I was like in an
TJ,
undisclosed location.
Yeah, it's funny though. It's funny how people like don't recognize you. Like sometimes when I have makeup on in some of my videos, people are like, "Was that you?" You know. I'm like, "Yeah, it was me."
Yeah, people get used to you in a certain way. Yep.
I don't look good with a hat on, so I never have a hat on. But what made you get into your favorite like genre? What I know horror is your favorite genre. Do you have a second favorite genre?
Yeah, I would say it's action. Action's my second favorite. I mean, it's hard to say, you know what I mean? Like I definitely could say horror is my favorite because I just throughout my life I've spent so many hours, just watching horror films, especially as a kid. But I would definitely say action is up there too because I've spent so much time watching, especially a lot of the old school action movies. I grew up on them. My dad's a huge action movie fan. Being into martial arts, I can't even tell you how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of martial arts films I've watched. So yeah, I'd say action is next in line after horror. I just love movies that have action in them. It doesn't matter whether it's something like John Wick or something from back in the day like Rambo. All of that stuff. Die Hard is one of my
Right.
favorites of
I
all
love Die
time.
Hard.
It's so good.
I'm gonna do a deep dive into it, even though that Die Hard's technically a Christmas movie, the first one.
That's right. That's right. No, it's just such a good movie, and I just love action movies. I really, really do. Yeah.
Polar
I
saying
love sci-fi too, though. But
her second is comedy. I love comedy. I love comedy too.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
I knew Knight was gonna say action. Yeah, Knight loves action too. Jamie says she's eating dinner and watching.
Nice.
It's all good. Action and horror and comedy here. Yep, a little bit of everything. Hey PK, thank you so much for coming.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, Shaw Brothers and Bruce. Man, I'm telling you, Shaw Brothers. Oh man, just seeing the opening scroll come on, for those movies, it just kind of would get me pumped. We used to watch, me and my brother Killian and my cousins, on Saturdays, we'd watch Kung Fu Theater and stuff like that. And man, it was almost like back then, life was so much more simple back then because it was almost like it was like an event. It was like a party just to sit there and watch those Kung Fu movies on Saturdays with some candy or popcorn that my aunt would give us, So yeah, I grew up on
Congratulations to Brandon who made 20K.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Go check him out if you guys haven't. Hey ZZM.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's eating.
Brandon's cool.
Because it's dinner time.
Right.
I love Disney movies too, Polar. Everybody knows I'm the Disney expert in the group.
That's right.
Hey Hellbound. Hope you're doing well.
What's up?
Where did you grow up?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I grew up in Maryland.
Yes, Knight's from Maryland.
Yes. I'm a city boy.
And that's where your family's from, right? All y'all?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yep. Yeah, man. I mean, it was an interesting place to grow up too, because you had just it's just big city, so you're always around tons of different people, and growing up in school and stuff like that. I had a lot of friends that had influence on me, with action movies specifically, since we were kind of talking about that. I used to have a buddy of mine that would get he'd get bootleg copies of Kung Fu movies. So I was like watching Jackie Chan movies way before Jackie Chan became popular in America.
Right. My favorite one with him, I mean, like, it's not really a Kung Fu movie, but my favorite one is Rush Hour with him. I just find that one so funny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it was good, man. It was a good movie because it was able to lean into a lot of what Jackie is so amazing at, the action plus the comedy, the physical comedy. So then you have Chris Tucker there with him, and he's such a good comedian. So it was a recipe for success, no doubt.
Yeah, it was. I like the part where he goes, "Do you understand English?" And he's talking to him in Chinese.
Yeah. I love it. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Right. Yeah. I watch every genre. I do too. I watch every genre just because I like to be versatile. Hell yeah, Kung Fu Theater. Yeah.
That's right.
Y'all did that on the Deadly Venoms?
No, he's talking about the movie. And it's funny you just said that, because that's exactly where I got that name from. It's from a Kung Fu movie called The Five Deadly Venoms.
Oh, I didn't know that was a Kung Fu movie.
Yes. So when
I just thought it was a name you made up.
No. Like, so, and look, and speaking of which, my man Strange Monkey's in the chat. So one of
pop in there?
One of the Venoms himself. But no, I just love that movie so much. And so one day I was talking, I can't remember if I was talking to Coriander or not, but I was like, well, let's get some of our buddies together, like for a hangout type of thing. So, of course we had to get, Monty, we got Eric and Strange Monkey came on board, which was amazing once we had him come on board too, and Triv and stuff like that. And I was like, we got to call this something. So let's call it the Deadly Venoms. And of course, Coriander's like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like,
Right.
trust me, it's an old kung fu movie, and it's cool because in the movie, not to get
Mhm.
off topic, but Katie's probably like, what are you doing, man? What are you talking about? But
I
in
don't
the
care.
movie,
You know I don't
movie,
care.
no, I know, I'm just playing. But in the movie, you've got these different martial artists. Well, they're part of a
Mhm.
school, and each person has a different talent or a different expertise, and they're
Mhm.
each one of these different venoms or insects or whatever. One's the centipede, one's the scorpion, one's the toad. So, anyways, so that's where the idea came from because all those guys that we would hang out with, they all had different things that they were really, really amazing at. So, but
Guess
yeah,
what?
that
I'm gonna
that
watch
movie's
it because
awesome.
it's on Tubi.
Yes, check it out. It is so like anyone that loves martial arts movies and especially old kung fu movies, it's literally like must watch. Like
Mhm.
if you say that you're a kung fu movie fan or Shaw Brothers fan or you just love martial arts movies, that's one of those movies. Movies like that or like Enter the Dragon, from Bruce Lee.
Oh,
Those are
I love
movies that
Into
are
the Dragon.
those are must watch movies. Must watch.
One of my favorites is Karate Kid. I like that one too.
Oh man, you know what? I am like still waiting for the day that we're gonna do that on my channel because like it's gonna get
Mhm.
so emotional because I
Right.
love that movie
Are you
so
also gonna
much.
do the TV show too?
Probably, yeah. And I know if Denisha's in the chat, she's probably gonna start saying, "Yeah, let's talk about Cobra Kai." She's like been waiting for that. Um, but yeah, I love Karate Kid.
BK saying he
Absolutely.
loves Five Deadly Venoms too.
Yes, yes. It's
Rumble
amazing.
in the Bronx. I haven't seen that one.
I love it. Jackie Chan. Yep, that's when he kind of broke through over here in America and people started to,
Hmm.
know who he was.
Hey,
Yeah.
Strange Monkey.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Actually, Danger Zone's coming back. We're gonna be doing a movie that the guy from Reanimator made. So that will be coming out soon.
Oh, now are you able to say what it is or are you keeping it a surprise?
Um, what's the name of the movie?
From Beyond?
Yeah, From Beyond. Mhm.
Yeah, man. I love that movie. Oh
So
my
it'll be on
god.
Strange Monkey's channel. So once we get the video recorded and everything, we'll let everybody know when it's gonna come out.
Nice. I
But yeah,
love it.
I actually liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually liked it.
Man, those are movies that they're just fantastic movies from a different era. They got so much charm, but I love the fact that you got Jeffrey Combs in it and you got Barbara Crampton in both
Hmm.
movies, so there's kind of like that
Hmm.
connectivity. But yeah, Reanimator
Hmm.
and From Beyond, they're great movies.
And Jamie's saying her ranking goes horror, sci-fi, what is it? I can't even talk. Psychological thrillers, musical comedy, action, rom-com. Sometimes I switch order a bit. Yeah, I think
Mm,
everybody does.
yeah.
Hey, cheers for fear. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
You're so funny, TJ. I have Rush Hour trilogy on DVD. Yeah, they're good. I used to have the
Hmm.
soundtrack to it because I love the soundtrack.
Yeah,
And
the soundtracks
Strange
are good
Monkey
too.
saying he's happy to be part of the team.
Strange Monkey's all right, man.
I
He
will tell
always.
Mark you said hi, TJ. Chuck Norris, yes. Steven Seagal,
Hmm.
yes, they're good. The Venoms were like superheroes.
Hmm. Yep.
I have the original Fast and the Furious 2 also. Yeah. I only liked the first two. Tokyo Drift was okay. And then now since they've gotten into the other ones, I'm just like, I don't even know how many they're at.
They're at the 10th one now. Well, not including Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw
Mhm.
was a spinoff, so technically 11. But
Yeah. And Polar said, did somebody say Tubi? She loves Tubi.
she does, man. That's
Hey,
awesome, though.
Waffles.
Hey, Waffles, what's up?
It's part of Arrow Shaw Brothers Collection Volume 1.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Oh, it's
The
such a
ginger,
good movie,
the
man.
ginger. I've never seen those.
You don't. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you want to see him or not.
And she's saying Cobra Kai yell.
Yep.
Denisha's saying that.
I know
Cobra
she
Kai no
loves it.
mercies. Karate Kid 1 and 2 is awesome. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
The one with Hilary Swank's not bad either.
No, it's not bad. I can still watch it and enjoy it. I mean, Pat Morita, he
Hmm.
was the glue. As long as Miyagi was in it, I was okay.
Yeah, Karate Kid movie season, Cobra Kai. Oh, nice. It's nice to
Wow,
have everybody that collects different things and stuff in the thing. I saw From Beyond at the theater, Jamie saying.
nice, very
Hmm.
cool.
I really enjoyed watching From Beyond on the big screen with Barbara Coppington and a couple of rows in front of me. I adored her.
Right, right. That's
Hmm.
exactly what's up. Exactly.
Interesting that Cruel Summer. Isn't that a movie? Cruel Summer?
I don't know. That sounds familiar. It might be. I don't know. I know
Cobra
it's a
Kai,
song.
the next Karate Kid. I didn't like the one
Hmm.
with Will Smith's son. I didn't like that one as
Oh
much.
yeah, the remake. It was all right. I mean, here's okay. Now you're gonna make me go there. It was all right. Well, actually, no. Let me say this. It was good. I didn't hate it, but to me, just do a different movie, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like they did some interesting things. Of course, Jackie Chan was basically playing the Miyagi role. So, of course,
Right.
I absolutely love Jackie Chan. So, like literally he can do no wrong. So that was fine. And the fact that it was technically kung
Hmm.
fu that he was teaching Jaden Smith, but
Right.
I don't know, man. It's like it's just some movies you can't
Hmm.
duplicate the charm. And Karate
Right.
Kid's one of those types of movies. I think they should have just done a different story, or even if they called it a sequel of sorts or something. I don't know, but it,
Right.
it it wasn't bad, but it definitely wasn't what the original was.
Oh, it's a song that plays in the movie. Okay.
Mm, yeah.
I thought it because I think there was a TV show on the WB called Cruel Summer that I watched or something like
Oh.
that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It was like about this group of kids and one of the friends accidentally murdered somebody or something and you had to try to figure out who it was. It was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you guys subscribe to the Night Watch Zone if you have not subscribed to the Night Watch Zone.
Oh, thanks, Val. That's sweet of you.
Watching Cobra Kai K-pop when talking about this is funny. I think 6 seasons the last season.
Mm,
Oh no. I was gonna say Happy Days. I loved Happy Days on TV.
me too. Me too.
That was the young the young what's I can't think right now. Ron Howard, the young Ron Howard played
Oh
in that.
yeah, yeah,
And
it was
Fonzie.
young. Yep, yep,
I
that was a
like
good
both of
show.
them. I actually I actually do like Ron Howard movies. He's pretty good at with directing.
Oh yeah, man, Ron Howard. I mean, he's definitely what a career he's had, man. I mean, like he's literally done it all, and
Hmm.
just on a respect level, you got to just give him credit. I mean, whether it
Hmm.
was super young Ron Howard on the Andy Griffith show, or
Hmm.
teenage, young adult Ron Howard on Happy Days, and of course as a director, he's
American
directed a lot of
Graffiti.
great stuff.
I
American
liked him in
Graffiti.
American Graffiti. That
Mhm.
was one of my
That's right.
mom's favorite movies, so that's how I got to watch it. And
Mhm.
then when I found out when he did Apollo 13 and I was like young kid, I think it was 7 or 8. Well, I wasn't really that young,
Mhm.
but I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." He directed that? I didn't know that
Mhm.
because that's
Yeah.
when I actually first found out that he was a director.
Yeah. No, he's really talented, man. And his daughter is really talented, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Mhm.
Like I love her movies, man. So it's like it's cool when you see performers that have had
Right.
such a great career in different areas, and then of course if they
Mhm.
have family members or if they have children that become very good too. So
Right. And he also directed The Grinch. Everybody, I love that movie.
that's right.
And
Yes.
his brother's in it. His brother's in every movie he does.
Clint Howard. Yep.
Hmm.
Love him. I love him.
Yeah. I saw Entered Into the Dragon with my dad in the movie theater. That's nice.
Nice.
That's cool, Jason. Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Hanks did a cameo in Happy Days, but even better in Family Ties. I love Tom Hanks too.
Yeah, Tom Hanks he's just a legend.
But
Like
just
he's
don't
just
watch that
amazing.
Netflix movie, A Man Called Otto. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be a good movie, you know. Then I found out what happened and it made me cry. So I was like, okay, never mind.
I haven't seen it yet. At some point, I probably will though. But
It was a good
hey,
movie. It was a good movie, but it's sad.
yeah, I mean, and of course, that's something that when I don't get a chance to talk a lot about on my channel is like when you're watching those types of movies, whether it's a drama or anything,
Mhm.
sometimes it's good to watch movies like that. At least
Right.
in my opinion, even if they're sad or even if they make you
Mhm.
cry or whatever. Because I had put a poll up on my channel the other day, and I was asking people because of course we do a lot of horror, but I was asking people if they watch other genre of film,
Mhm.
and I think I had the responses could be, no, I only watch horror, sometimes I watch other stuff,
Mhm.
um and then I think one option was, I'm a movie fan, I watch anything or something like that, and I was very
Mhm.
happy to see that that was the one that got the most response, because there's
Right.
a lot of great stuff out there.
There is like I want to see the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Have you seen that one yet?
I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it too. Yep.
Here I'm gonna get the popcorn buckets. They have a popcorn bucket and
Hmm.
a cup, and I want it so bad.
Nice.
Yeah, and they also have like a little Miles like little like shaped popcorn bucket too, and I want it.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Hmm.
I can't wait to check it out. There's a lot of good movies coming out, man.
Yeah, there is. I
It's going to
just
be a
seen the new
crazy couple
Guardians of the
months.
Galaxy movie. That was pretty good.
Oh man, I really enjoyed it too. It had some great action in it, but it had so much heart. It
Yeah, it did.
really, really did. I didn't expect it to have as much heart and emotion that it had. But
Hmm.
yeah, it was really, really good. It
I
was.
like I like seeing the story, the backstory of how Rocket became who Rocket was.
I know, and it really puts a different spin on his character. Like when now, if you watch the older movies and
Hmm.
stuff, and you can see why he was the way he was. They did a
Right.
great job with that, man. I mean, and again, that's in a quote unquote comic book movie. That
Right.
they were able to have some really nice heart and layers to it.
Wow,
So
I would have never guessed that from you.
she's
But
she's joking, man. She's a sci-fi fan. She
well, don't.
she
I
she's
was
saying
like,
that to mess with me.
oh, Wayne was messing with you too. And he was like, where is it? He's like, does Night Watch don't have a channel? Does Night have a channel? Messing with you too. See, that's what happens when you come on other people's channels. Hey,
I
Casey, how are
know.
you?
What's up, Casey? What's up?
Rocket's backstory was very heavy stuff. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was, man. And I think it was really cool that they made that choice to do
Hmm.
that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, and I love, the comic book movies and stuff too, but the last couple before Guardians were kind of like meh,
Hmm.
you know. So it was nice to see something like that.
Yes, I've seen Rocket Man. That's such a good movie.
It
It's a
is.
good Disney movie.
Yep. Yep.
If y'all haven't seen that, that's very underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I I enjoy sad films sometimes. Some of them are Terms of Endearment, Steel Magnolias, Gran Torino, Million Dollar Baby. I loved
Mm.
Gran Torino, especially because it's Clint Eastwood, and I love his films.
Yeah, man. Those are first of all, those are all great movies.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, man. Steel Magnolias, that gets me every time.
That movie does
Yep.
too.
Yep.
It's so good. They also have a show based on it called Sweet Magnolias, and that's on Netflix.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
hmm I was warned heavily about Rocket's backstory. I love animals so much it will break me.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah. Well, I'll
it
let you say it,
does,
Katie. It's tough.
but if you watch the movie, you'll see what truly happens. Because I'm not going
Mm.
to give spoilers because I don't like to give spoilers. But if you truly see what happens, you'll have more respect for Rocket, especially if he's not your favorite character or whatever. You'll have more respect for him.
Yeah.
Rocket Man was great. Yeah, I loved the soundtrack too. They felt like Strange Monkey. He's so funny.
It's true, man. These last couple of comic book movies, Strange Monkey knows it's true, man. Whether it was
Yeah.
Shazam or Black
Mm-hmm.
Adam, or it was like, all right, they're okay, but they're just not, they're all
Mm-hmm.
right. But
Yeah, I did
Guardians
too,
was great.
Jason. Yeah, Strange Monkey. I've talked to Strange Monkey about Marvel movies before,
Mm-hmm.
and and him and I agree on some of the same stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, the Green Gazer, how are you?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Everybody's just popping in tonight.
That's good. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm. Me too. It's good to have everybody here.
Yeah.
So what made you start your channel? It was the pandemic, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much I had extra time on my hands because at the time of this was early, very early in the pandemic, and especially when they had a virtual lockdown and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my brother, we we would sometimes get together just like this, like we are now on StreamYard, but it would be on Zoom, and me and him would get together and chat. And then I said, well, let's get our cousins on here too. So we used to do weekly and sometimes twice a week watch parties where we would
Mm-hmm.
get on just like this and we'd watch a movie and stuff. So then I was talking to him, and we had talked about maybe doing some YouTube stuff like a couple years before that, because he had a
Mm-hmm.
friend that kind of did a podcast type of thing. And at the time, what's really funny, and I know you know this story, Katie, but for people that may not know it, it's so funny that you can start in one place and then get to somewhere else. But at the time when we kind of were talking about it, and my brother was like, yeah, we should do a YouTube channel. And I said, well, I don't know how to do that. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
any of the ins and outs. So anyways, when the pandemic had hit, I just had a lot of time. And so I came to him and I said, let's do a YouTube channel. And his work schedule is even more hectic than mine, which is pretty hectic. And he said,
Mm-hmm.
well, I don't know if I'd have time to do it. And he's basically like, well, if you do it, I'll pop on with you, type of thing. So I spent, I don't know, maybe about 2 weeks or so kind of thinking
Mm-hmm.
about it and researching it and stuff like that. And then anyways, one day I just said, well, let's just do it. And so that was pretty much it. And so he was gracious enough to jump on and join in
Mm-hmm.
it with me a lot. And then we got Coriander into it, and that's pretty much it. The rest is, as they
It's
say, history.
history. And then you met all of us lovely people.
That's right, man. I mean, the thing that was really cool that I didn't expect, and I've said it so many times, but it's so true, is that I didn't expect to be able to meet so many like-minded people so easily, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
actually, form a lot of strong friendships and bonds and stuff like that. I didn't expect that at all. So early on, when we were doing stuff, we'd have people come into our live chats, because all we did at first was live streaming, because I felt like,
Mm-hmm.
I love movies, and Kill and Coriander, they love movies. So it's very natural for us to just talk about them and to talk about them with
Mm-hmm.
an audience. But at first we didn't have an audience. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it was work. It was a lot of
Right.
work. A
It
lot of
takes
long
time to get
hours.
an audience. That's what I tell people. If somebody's starting YouTube, I
Yeah,
tell them it takes time for you to get an audience, to get what your demographic is.
that's right. It's true. It's very
Mm-hmm.
true. We
Strange
we
Monkey
we just
saying
kept
he
doing it.
needed a break after Endgame.
It's true, man. Like Endgame was just so amazing. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Underrated movies. Lars the Real Girl. I haven't seen that one with Ryan Gosling. I haven't seen that one.
Hmm.
I know it's about a doll, about him dating a doll or something weird like that.
Yeah, I
Um,
haven't seen it.
and Polar saying I've connected me with so many great people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That movie is so weird. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Oh, I do love Blue Valentine. If you guys haven't seen that one, it has Ryan Gosling and Michelle Williams in it. It's really good.
Hmm.
It has and it's about them, and they're a married couple, and Ryan Gosling's kind of like an abuser in this movie, so trigger warning if you don't like that type of thing. I didn't know what it was going into it, and I just watched it because I liked Ryan Gosling,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a really good movie though.
Nice.
Hmm. As a big Schnappley fan, I'm particularly horror, but helps me feel well. I'm glad we helped you feel better, Jason.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that that's a really cool part of getting to meet people and, listen to people, or if you're watching, different content creators, is because you realize that they have a lot of the same stories that you have. They have a
Hmm.
lot of interests that you have. And so, like for me, other than my brother, growing up, I mean, I had friends in school, but usually me and my brother would just talk movies a lot because our parents got us into movies. And so, you know, I was always wanting to have an outlet like this. So that's one of the best things about YouTube, is that you have an outlet where you can talk about these
Right.
things, and you actually have people that understand your
Hmm.
passion about it, and
Right.
they have it too, you know.
Right. Yep. I agree with you. Like
Hmm.
my household, nobody really enjoyed movies, but movies, I would, to escape from what I was going through in my life at the time,
Hmm.
movies were my escape code. And so I just watched movies most of the time.
Right.
And then I found some friends like when I got to middle school and high school that liked movies, and we'd go to the movies like every weekend and stuff.
I love going to the movies, man. It's
Me
so much
too.
fun.
I think my
Yeah.
first movie theater watch was Edward Scissorhands. I don't know what parents would take their kid to go see Edward Scissorhands, but
Right. It's a great movie though, but yeah, you're right.
Mhm. Well, actually, my mom can tell the story, but she's not here anymore. But she could tell the story. I think my dad wanted to see He-Man or some kind of movie that came out in the 80s, 86, because that's the year I was born. So it was sometime after that. I think I was like a couple months old, and I guess it was some kind of action movie or something like that. And that was like the actual first movie that I've been to, but I don't remember it because it was so little.
Hmm. Yeah, it
You
probably
know.
was He-Man. That was it was Masters of the Universe, had Dolph
Yes,
Lundgren
that's
in
what it
it.
was. My
Yep.
mom said that's what it was.
Nice.
And she
That's
said
cool.
she said I was quiet the whole time. Maybe the action or the loudness, I don't know. She said that I was quiet the whole time. I was awake, but I was quiet.
Mm, that's funny.
Yeah, it is. So depressing. Have you seen The Believer? I haven't seen that one. I don't
No.
usually watch like Nazi movies usually. Just because I don't like that type of thing. Remember the
Hmm.
Titans? Oh, I love that movie.
Hmm.
That's a good one. I'll never forget the Seinfeld episode about Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, I
There
don't remember that episode. Hmm.
I don't either. I remember watching Seinfeld because that was one of my parents' favorite shows.
Oh yeah.
That and my dad used to watch MASH all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that was must-watch TV.
And he'd be like, "Be quiet, MASH is on," and I'd be like, "Oh, okay." You
I
know,
know,
you,
it's funny.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Another good Ryan Gosling movie is Murder by Numbers. I just saw that for the first time a few months ago.
that's a good one.
Hmm. My favorite Ryan Gosling movie is with Anthony Hawkins. It's when he first started out.
Fracture.
Yes, I love that movie.
Yeah, baby, that's a good one. Good for
And
you,
not too many
Katie.
people talk about it. I have not
That's
seen too many
true.
people talk about it.
That's true. Yeah,
I love that movie.
it
Like
is a
that,
good
I
one.
think that was one of his first like roles besides him being in the Mickey Mouse Club. I think that was like one of his first roles. A lot of people
Mm,
don't realize he was in the Mickey Mouse Club.
that's right. Yep.
Uh, you she's Polar saying Jurassic Park. That's a good
Ooh,
one.
man, that's such a classic.
Yeah, it
Such a
is.
classic.
I love John Williams. I love his music. I listen to
Hmm.
Jurassic Park. It's so funny. Sometimes when I'm at work, I'll put on like John Williams like playlist on Spotify. People go, "Are
Hmm.
you listening to Jurassic Park?"
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, man. And I mean, man, not to get sad about it, but coming up in the next couple weeks when the fifth Indiana Jones movie comes out, that's his last.
Mm-hmm.
This last movie he's doing music for, supposedly.
Right.
That's what he's said.
He's such a
Which,
great composer.
yeah, man. I mean, just thinking about some of the themes that he's done. First of all, so many of them are so
Mm-hmm.
iconic. But man, I'm just they
Mm-hmm.
just bring back my childhood and so many great memories.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Uh, Strange Monkey saying his first watch was Pinocchio with John Taylor Thomas. That was an okay rendition of Pinocchio. That was an alright one.
Mhm.
Not too many people talk about that one though, but it was a nice one. Oh, I love
Yeah, it
Bedknobs
was
and
hard.
Broomsticks. That was
Oh,
my
that.
mom's and my grandma's favorite movie.
Yeah, man, that's an oldie. I remember watching that at my aunt's house when I was a kid. Yeah, that
That
was a
and
good
Chitty
one.
Chitty Bang Bang
Oh yeah, yep.
and Sound of Music.
Oh man, Sound of Music, and I haven't seen it in quite a while, maybe probably at least a decade, but I used to watch that movie like so much. I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely love that movie.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Coach Carter was Channing Tatum's debut movie. Oh yeah, that is a great that's a great experience. Hey Marcus, how are you?
What's up? What's up?
So after this, Marcus is doing with Knight and Val. After this, go over to Marcus's channel, Val or whoever, one of my moderators, if you want to send the link into the chat for people. So
Mhm.
we'll go raid Marcus's channel after
Yeah,
this.
man.
They're doing Halloween. What is it?
Listen, man, we're having a Halloween party, and I don't want to speak for Marcus, but any anytime you get Marcus or Val, and I'd love to say myself in that equation too, talking about Halloween, man, it's just awesome.
Mhm.
We're gonna be geeking out. We're gonna be geeking out.
That's awesome. Hey JT. So y'all go hang out. Val messaged him on there. It's hard to like go through all these messages.
I know what you mean. It's
I got my
challenging.
favorite film of all time behind you, man. Which one? The Thing? The Thing or Jaws or Silence of the Lambs? Right, the Silence of the Lambs right behind you.
It is. It's got to be The Thing. Well, it could be Jaws too, but I think
Everyone
it's The
forgot
Thing.
about that movie. Yes, they did.
Right?
My first experience was Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I would have loved to go see Star Wars in the movie theater.
Right? I know. I know.
I mean, like I saw the original ones. I mean, like I saw the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then the other ones, the newer
Hmm.
ones in the movie theater. But I would love to see the original ones because actually, I should probably do a video on this. Um, George Lucas didn't know what to do, and he did Star Tours, and nobody like at Disney World, and nobody's ever done like a like theme like that, and he didn't know how to go about it, and
Hmm.
it was just so interesting.
Yeah, man. Star Wars is just, I mean, what more can you say? It's just
Mm-hmm.
one of those things that's just ingrained into the pop culture. It's just
Yeah,
great.
it is. Oh,
Oop,
oops. Sorry about that. I hit the
that's
wrong
okay.
button.
That's
With
all
that,
right.
my computer shut off. I was gonna go in the chat and be like, "Knight, take over the stream for a minute."
And we're alive. We're taking over. Trust me, that's happened to me so many
Excited.
times.
Yeah, I hit the side button right here because my laptop has like a side button. I hit the side button. Mark's mom's right here in the kitchen. I hit the side button and I was like, "Oops, my bad." Halloween franchise Omnibus 1 through 3.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, Care.
That's gonna be
There goes my
fun.
partner in crime. What's going on?
What's up, Carrie?
The Thing. The Thing is his favorite movie.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, I love
That's
that
right.
movie too. It's such a great one. I should do a deep dive into that movie.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, and it's so funny because it's one of my favorites too, and we've gotta touch upon it. We talked about it on the old channel once, but we got to do it on this channel. But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, but it's gonna be so amazing when we get a chance to talk about it. It's such a great movie. It really is.
That's my least favorite Disney movie, to be honest.
Jungle Book?
Yeah.
Really? I would have never guessed that.
Mm-hmm. Patrick saying Hidden Fortress is inspired by Star Wars. I've never seen that one. Wayne's saying that. And then Patrick saying Star Wars novels are really good. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm.
I've read most of them.
They are good.
Hey, Lynette, how are you?
Hey.
The first three I saw on the big screen, Bambi was at the drive-in. I love Bambi, but it's such a sad movie.
It is.
Hey, two boys and their scary pops. How you doing, Eric?
Hey.
Star Wars knocked Jaws off the pistol, highest grossing film when it came along. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it did.
So it beat out Jaws. That's interesting.
Yeah, man. And, Jaws obviously was just so, just everything was Jaws back then. And that was 75, and Star Wars came out in 77. Yeah, no, it knocked it off.
Right, Bare Necessities. Yep. No, I know every song to Jungle Book. It's just one of my least favorite Disney movies besides Pinocchio.
Mhm.
The five Venoms had a human centipede sensei. I don't know about that. Did they? I don't know anything
Well,
about
each one of them had a different specialty. Yeah.
Oh, if you have to choose Halloween 78 or The Thing, what would you like better? Well, that's a tough one. Why are you making me pick like that?
Right? I know. It's just not fair.
I like them both. I can't say. They're both John Carpenter. Why would you put two John Carpenter movies together like that?
Right. I mean, and they both have different things that they're really good at. So I could go back and forth on it, all day.
Yeah, they both. Maybe that's what I'll do for a double feature, because y'all like double feature. So maybe I'll do that.
That's it. It is a good double feature.
Do both of those. Jungle Book was the last film Walt Disney oversaw before he passed away. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. It's sad. And then his family, because he had the house on Disneyland. Like, if you go to Disneyland, his apartment was on top. And they wouldn't, when Walt passed away, they wouldn't let his family go back to their house and get their belongings. It was really sad.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Yes. Fleming wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang as a novel. Yes, it was. It was a good novel. And then Walt put a whole bunch of stuff in, just like Mary Poppins. Actually, there was very bad uproar against Mary Poppins, because the person that wrote Mary Poppins actually didn't want it to be animated, and Walt made it animated, and there was like a tussle between them. If you watch Saving Mr. Banks, it's on there. It'll tell you.
That's right. Yep.
You like Disney movies too, right?
I do. I really do. I mean, I grew up on them. You know what I mean? So they have a special place in my heart. As a child through childhood, but even as an adult. I mean, there's just been so many good ones.
Do you like Pixar? Do you like those movies too?
Yeah, I like Pixar. I like the stuff from what is it, Illumination?
Yeah, the Minions movies.
I look, I'm not gonna lie, man. I love the Despicable Me movies. They are hilarious.
I do too. Mark thinks they're annoying. Like, anytime I'm watching them, I have to turn it down. The Minions, the yellow Minions. Mark's mom's asking me what. Oh yeah, Kurt Russell did grow up. He did do a lot of Disney movies when he first started.
That's right.
Yeah, me too. That was a good movie, but sad. Old Yeller.
Yeah, it was. Man, it's so funny. We did I remember we were doing one of our watch parties, and it was me and my brother and my two cousins, and so each week one of us would pick a movie to watch, and usually we picked movies that we loved. So one of my cousins, he's kind of the jokester of the group. We're like giving our picks, you know, and like we're saying stuff like Predator or, you know,
Hmm.
Rocky or Star Wars or whatever. He's like, how about Old Yeller? And we just looked at him. We're like, shut up. We're not watching Old
Right.
Yeller. We're not gonna sit here and cry together. What are you doing?
Right.
So
You know which one I also really liked was Homeward Bound. But if you watch it now,
mhm.
back then you would think, oh, this is a cool movie. They're talking animals. But now if you watch it back, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I haven't seen it in so long.
It's so bad. Like the way that their voices talk and stuff like that. So bad.
Yeah. Yeah, some movies they don't age well.
I watched it like a few weeks ago because I was thinking about like doing it for my channel and was like, nope, this is so bad I can't even do it. And I'm the Disney queen.
Right?
I was like, no, this is so bad. Hey, Echo, I laughed at the end of Yeller. It was a great book. Yeah, it was, Patrick. It was a
Mhm.
great book. There's so many movies that are turned into books that people don't even realize.
Mhm. Yeah, it's true.
I just wish sometimes that we would get more original stuff, like Christopher
Mhm.
Nolan movies. Besides the Batman trilogies, most of his movies are original, and I like those kind of director
Yeah.
versus nowadays when they're remaking like Aladdin and Lion King and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that to me that's what I love about you know, and if we're talking specifically about Nolan, that's what I love about his movies that you go into those movies and you have no clue what you're going to
Mhm.
get. Like I remember when I went to go see Inception
Mhm.
and man, I just like it was just blowing my mind. I saw that in the theater three times.
Right.
And each time I saw it, I was still like absorbing it, you know, and movies like Tenet or
Mhm.
Memento, The Prestige. The Prestige is really good too. Like a lot of people don't talk about that one from Christopher Nolan.
The Prestige. Oh,
Um,
I love that movie. It's so good with
yeah, man.
Edward Norton and Jessica Biel.
No. That
Oh,
was God, what was that one called? It was one that was kind of
I get
it was
those two mixed up.
yeah, because they were about magicians. Basically, both
Mhm.
movies were about magicians. But the Edward Norton
The
one,
Illusionist.
The
That's the
Illusionist,
one.
yes, yep. The Prestige from Christopher Nolan that had Hugh Jackman and Christian
Oh
Bale.
yeah, that's right. It had Hugh Jackman in it.
Yeah, man, that movie was badass, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was so good, so
I
good.
haven't seen that one in a long time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Memento, Prestige, Inception. Yeah, I
Yeah,
liked Memento. I thought it was good. We have to get
yeah.
Steven to watch that. I don't think Steven's seen Memento.
Probably not, man. He'd probably be like, "What the hell is going on here?" You know, it's such a mind bender. It's a good movie
Yes,
though.
Angela Lansbury was in the original Homeward Bound. She played the cat, I think, but I don't really remember.
Mm.
Time when do you want to do it, Patrick? Let me know. Message me. So we did book club and we did the Hunger Games. Do you like those movies, the Hunger Games?
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
So we did the first book to the Hunger Games. Now we have to do Catching Fire.
Nice,
I
nice.
have Inception score. Yeah, I love the score to Inception. It's
Yeah,
such a good
no,
score.
it is good, man.
The
It's just
Illusionist.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always get those two confused because they're both about magic, and I love magic movies, but I just always get them confused.
Well, everybody gets them confused. That's why as soon as you said it, I was like, "Yeah, I know which movie you're talking about."
David Bowie too. Oh, I love David Bowie. I loved him in Pan's Labyrinth. So that's like one of my favorite movies that he's done.
Mm,
Too
hmm.
bad he passed away too early.
I know, man. Yeah,
The Autopsy of Jane was sad. Poor Stanley. I haven't seen that one, but I know it's a midnight AFC midnight movie.
yeah, it's a good movie.
Add Mildred Doctor to that list. I haven't seen that one. I have Memento on VHS. Oh, that's awesome.
Hmm.
Oh, Lynette, you have to watch Memento. It's really good. Hey man.
It is. Hey.
David Lynch's trippy movies. Yeah, he does have some trippy movies.
Hmm.
Yeah, I will let you know, Denisha. I'll message you. Yes, it's a IFC night movie. Okay. Oh, never mind. I misunderstood. It's all good, Jamie. We've been talking about 20 different things.
Right?
It's all right though. We just love movies. That's what it is. When you get people that love movies together, it's kind of hard because you go, especially a channel like mine, because you could talk about a whole bunch of different movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a channel that has, I don't know, I can go in so many different directions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's just so many great movies. It really, really is.
Hmm. So what is one of your favorite Steven Spielberg movies? Which ones do you like from him?
Oh, wow, man. Well, first of all, I mean, I think Spielberg is just, pound for pound, he's just one of the greatest directors of all time, man. I mean, so many of his films are just so good, like just done so well and so good and so enjoyable. Like I love the charm that
Mhm.
he has in a lot of his movies, especially a lot of his older movies. But I mean, obviously Jaws, I got it
Mhm.
right behind me. Jaws is one of those movies I watch
Right.
every year, every single
Mhm.
year, and it does not get old, and I absolutely enjoy it.
Okay.
Um, but I love
Okay.
so many of his other films too. Jurassic
I
Park,
do too.
Saving Private Ryan. I mean, it's just so
Mhm.
many,
Me
so
too. I
many.
love. I love. I'm gonna do a deep dive into all the Indiana Jones movies because they all just came out on Disney Plus. I
Hmm.
love those movies. I love Jaws. I love all his movies. Really,
Hmm. Yeah, me too.
there's
Me
not
too.
one of Steven Spielberg movies that I hate.
I can't think of a movie of his that I didn't like either. I mean, obviously, if you're ranking
Okay.
them, you'll have some that you enjoy more, but yeah,
Right.
I've enjoyed all of his movies I've seen.
E.T. Yep. E.T. Well, did
Hmm.
you know? Did you know actually? For Indiana Jones, did you know? Charlotte, you can advertise something. Um, a lot of people didn't know that actually George Lucas wrote the story to Indiana Jones and he presented it to Steven Spielberg because those two are like really good friends.
Hmm.
And he had a different name for it, and he was saying, I have this archaeological friend like archaeological like movie, and it was Indiana Jones, and he didn't like the name of the title or the first name. So
Hmm.
Steven Spielberg had a dog named Indiana, and that's how he came up with Indiana Jones.
Yep.
A lot
Yep.
of people don't know that. I
It's
think that's
cool
what.
how that happened. It's kind of like it just was one of those coincidences.
Hey, first time casting Avengers. I just find it funny how some of the directors are like really, really good friends and stuff like that.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
And then Jason's saying all his movies pretty much.
Hmm.
They're
Yeah.
all good.
So many good ones.
You know they're coming out with a new color purple, and it's going to be a musical.
Yeah, I heard about it. I haven't seen the trailer for it or anything, but I heard.
Yes,
Yeah.
Tom Selleck was the first pick for
Hmm.
Indiana Jones,
Yep. He
and then
was.
and then they approached Harrison Ford.
Hmm.
I'm starting the night going to be starting a marathon of all the Jurassic Park movies. Oh, nice, Lynette.
Nice.
I love those movies. Those movies are so good, except
They are.
for except for the third one when H.C. Macy was in it. I was like, what the heck am I watching?
Yeah, that one wasn't as good. But I still, I can still watch it. But
Right.
yeah, it's not my favorite of them for sure.
I like The Lost World and the original Jurassic Park. I like the ones with Chris Pratt. They're not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they're actually I would actually was really surprised at how much I enjoyed those movies because at first I was just thinking, I don't know if this is gonna be, if it's gonna have the same feel, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? But they are good.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty good.
Hmm.
Um, I was just like, how does he go from Star Lord to like a Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah. I mean, Chris Pratt, personally speaking, I just think he's got a lot of talent. He's very charismatic and yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
he can do a lot of different things.
Well, Star Lord was actually their first pick was Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but he had quit doing movies for a little while, so they went
That's
with Chris
right.
Pratt.
Mhm.
A lot
Yep.
of people don't know that. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt movies. He does so well.
Yeah, me too. I really
Um,
enjoy his movies.
I just watched this one on Amazon Prime called The Pilot, and it's where these people, it's kind of like something from like 9/11, but it's not really 9/11, but these
Hmm.
people try to hijack the cockpit. It was really interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Hey, Ben.
Hey.
Yes, Chris Pratt is married to Annie's daughter now. I don't
Oh,
know.
what's her name? Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was married to Anna Faris. A lot of people don't know that he was married to Anna Faris.
Hmm.
Um, the musical Color Purple is fantastic. The new version is being produced by Spielberg, Oprah Winfrey, Quincy Jones.
Nice.
It might be good then.
It
Um,
might be. Yeah.
you know what musical I really loved? A lot of people do love it. Was Hamilton? Have you seen that one?
Yes, that was really good. I gotta admit, because at first it was just so much talk about it, and everybody was saying
Mhm.
it's amazing and this and that. And so one night we all had all gotten together. I was actually visiting my brother, and we got some pizza and stuff like that. And we put it on, and man, it was very good. I was like, wow,
Mhm.
I understand what
Oh,
all the hype is about.
right. Yeah. Manuel Miranda is like one of my favorite like directors, like actors now because he did that movie and he
Hmm.
did it so well. Like you
Yeah.
would have never guessed he produced it, directed it, and everything, and that was
Hmm.
on Broadway.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's very, very good.
I don't like movie 43 because they had so many actors in it and they didn't know what what it was supposed to be. I did not like it.
Mm.
Have you seen it?
Bits and pieces of it, and it's like,
Was It was like one of those movies like I watched I Love New York. This is when Blockbuster was around and I rented it and I was like, what the heck am I watching? There's so many different storylines going, so many different actors and actresses and family people, stuff
Hmm.
like that. And just like what's
Yeah.
going on. If you could have a job in Hollywood Association movies, what would he choose? What would you choose?
Um, wow, in association to movies. Well, yeah, that's tough. I mean, hell, man, I'd love to be in a movie. That would be amazing. But if I could have some type of creative role, whether it be writing it or directing it, that would be awesome. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it would
mind. I
be.
wouldn't mind doing stuff behind the scenes. That'd be cool.
Yes. Oh, nice. You have the Oh, okay, that's nice. Yeah, I didn't like movie 43. That was a horrible movie, and I was like, why did I watch this?
Mm,
Hmm. All right, guys, let's let night go. You will see. Yes, I do. I did like In the Heights. That was a good one too.
mm-hmm. Yes.
It was like Fame. It reminded me of Fame.
Yes. It reminded me of Fame too. Yep.
Hmm. All right, guys, let's let Night go. If you guys want to go check out Night on Marcus's channel, I shot him 6 times. They will be over there talking about Halloween. So if you
Yeah.
guys want to join that, do you have anything coming up Night on your channel?
I actually have quite a few things coming up. But as far as for this week, we have a Thursday night stream that's going to be a get together hangout stream. I think I told you about it, Katie, because I
Yeah, you
sent
told
out,
me about it.
yeah. So that's going to be a really special thing. I'm going to put it up. Um, the link for the stream. I'll put it up probably tonight, but that's going to be a really big, important one. So if you guys are around on Thursday night, it'd be great to have you guys stop by.
And then my channel, I will be doing Beauty and the Beast. That's my favorite Disney movie, so that will be coming up. And then I also just watched the Michael Jordan movie Air with
Mm,
it had Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in it and Chris Tucker is in it. So that review will be coming up. That's on Amazon Prime if you want to check it out. And then Beauty and the Beast is on Disney Plus. Is the original one, so the 1991 one is what I'm going to be reviewing.
nice.
And I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you for coming on, Night.
Hey, no problem at all. It's always fun to just sit and talk, man. I mean, like I said, we love movies, so we could go on for hours and
Yes, we
hours. And
can.
it's easy to do. We've done that before, so
Yes, we have.
that's right.
All right. Good night, everybody. I love you all. So look for those reviews. Talk to you guys later.
Peace.